improve your mental health. Some of the viewers have suggested that they like to connect with nature, do gardening, listen to soft music to calm their brain. Michelle has joined us as a guest, and she's a mental health first aider. So she was telling that it's actually useful to do silent walk and maybe keeping a journal. So let's talk about that, Michelle. Have you tried it yourself? Do you think journaling helps in your times when you're stressed or anxious, or give us a bit more detail around that?
So the way I channel my stresses, Komal, is quite different actually. It's like, I mean, in the past, I think when I was growing up, I used to keep a diary where I used to put my thoughts down. And my siblings used to do the same, and I used to try and sneak into their diaries to see what they're thinking about.
That's a cheeky one, isn't it?
We were very cheeky, and then we'd just read each other's diaries and act like we know nothing about each other. But it's something I used to do as a child, but then I grew up and obviously responsibilities and stuff kick in. For me personally, I think what's really important is to break the monotony of your day. I have recently started to record my thoughts and journal them because it's something which is highly recommended by therapists these days. But other than that, I try to do something in the day which helps me take my focus away from my day-to-day activities. For example, like going to the gym. Swimming is something I do a lot to try and detach from, and it's one place where my kids can't follow me. I choose to do that. And also, I think I'm the kind of person, I think I like to talk. So whatever is going on inside me, I do try and get it out of my system, as opposed to just like bottling it inside. So I feel like that's really important. And I think a lot of us feel like the mind has to be taken care of only, like if you need to go for coaching or counseling or something like that, only when there's a crisis. But that's a perception, I think, which needs to change, because your mind is exactly like your body. You just want to maintain it, you want to rejuvenate it. You don't have to wait for a big problem or a crisis to actually start thinking about healthy habits or doing things which is going to keep you calm in a sound state of mind. So that's what
I think it's just like going for having a personal trainer or going to the gym. So just like we want to manage it on a day-to-day basis, our physical health, mental health needs to be as much prioritized. I think you're right that it needs to be managed on a day-to-day basis, either via journaling, or we can even seek counseling to do that if we are going through some difficult times. So